Hey you, welcome back to my channel. Today, I think we're gonna go a little bit off script. I was gonna talk about how to be consistent on YouTube with a full-time job. But since this is only my second video on YouTube, I think that topic can be down the line. Rather, today, we're gonna talk briefly about downtown Seattle. I moved to Seattle around 5 years ago from Los Angeles, and I have some Vietnamese followers on my platform. They're currently living in Vietnam, but they're very curious about what it's like to live in the state. I don't live in downtown Seattle. I live around 25 minutes walk to downtown Seattle, and I'm about to walk my dog Bebop. And by the way, where's my manner? I'm Dean. I just realized last video I didn't even introduce myself, so I need to remember to introduce myself. So I'm Dean. I'm an architectural designer by day, and outside of that, I'm into creative design or creative, just making creative things. And one of the things is it's just our YouTube channel, so bear with me. Let me sit down and let's talk about this. So where were we? Right, downtown Seattle. I wanted to make this short video about downtown Seattle just to give you guys glimpses of what it's like, if it's worth visiting, or if it's worth for you to stay in downtown Seattle. Seattle as a city in general, it's a decent sized city. There's various neighborhoods, but for today's video I just want to focus on downtown Seattle. So I'm about to walk my dog Bebop. Can you see him in the frame? Bebop, come here. Ready to go walk? Yeah. So this is Bebop. So we're gonna go walk to downtown Seattle and go exploring. So yeah, let me show you around and tell you pros and cons about downtown Seattle. Let's go. Ready? Come. Good job. As I am walking Bebop, I want to show you guys glimpses of downtown Seattle. I'll probably make a longer in-depth video in the future when I'm more experienced in making YouTube videos. Speaking of YouTube, if you're new to my channel, which most likely you are, I would be grateful if you subscribe to my channel and hit the like button if you enjoy my content. My goal is to be a full-time on YouTube in 5 years. Alright. So getting into downtown Seattle can be difficult with cars due to traffic, and parking can be very expensive. Using Ubers or taxis is also expensive. I guess everything is expensive nowadays, but Seattle has good public transportation with nearby stops. It's definitely a better option to get to downtown Seattle. So is downtown Seattle worth visiting? And is it worth living in downtown Seattle? Let's break it down. Of course, we can't talk about downtown Seattle without mentioning the Pike Place Market. The keystone of Seattle has been running since 1907, and you can generally feel the history the second you walk in. The worn brick, the neon sign, the noise of hundreds of conversations happening at once. You got the original Starbucks, you got the fish guys tossing salmon across the counter, flower stands bursting with color on every corner. You also got various vendors selling handmade crafts, souvenirs, and so forth. That's not all. Downstairs you got more shops to explore. Then you got the gum wall. It's actually considered one of the germiest tourist attractions, which somehow only adds to its appeal. It's so dirty that it's cute, right? As we continue to walk down to the waterfront, you've got the Seattle Great Wheel. This thing is iconic. It lights up at night, and if you go up top, you get this incredible view of the Seattle skyline and the water at the same time. If you're visiting for the first time, this is a must. Now that you end up at the waterfront, there are more souvenir shops and restaurants which are tailored to the tourists than to the locals, in my opinion. Next to the Seattle Great Wheel is the original aquarium, and next to that is the new aquarium, and above that is the Overlook Walk. Beyond linking downtown Seattle to the waterfront, the Overlook Walk doubles as a gathering space of its own, with plenty of spots to chill and relax or spend time with your friends and family. Overall, the whole downtown area is very walkable. Most of the main spots are within 15 to 20 minutes walk of each other. At the waterfront, which is my favorite part of downtown Seattle, you can stroll from pier to pier. Some piers have shops and restaurants for you to check out, while other piers like Pier 62 have become a hub for community events almost year-round. From time to time, I walk my dog to the waterfront to enjoy the sunset and take some photographs. Okay, so now here's my honest opinion. Walking around here, I start to think, who is this place actually for? And the more I walk, the more I feel like the answer is for the visitors. I'm sure the locals in downtown would argue otherwise. It's a tough argument I'm making since there's a strong local community here in downtown Seattle, but hear me out. Pike Place Market, the Ferris wheel, expensive restaurants and bars, to a great extent, these experiences are meant to attract tourism, and I think that says something about what downtown actually means to a city. While there are offices and an abundance of expensive apartments complexes, some, if not of the majority of the workforce in downtown Seattle don't live there, they live elsewhere. In a lot of places, downtown is the heartbeat. It's where people work, eat, argue about rent, run into their neighbors. It's lived in. But here, downtown Seattle almost feels like a stage. Personally, I would find it difficult to live right in downtown Seattle, as the rent can be expensive. Even monthly car parking at the apartment complex can cost you several $100s a month. Not to mention about crime rates, drugs abuse, and so forth. I would not feel safe walking my dog at night. And that's the reality. The reality is that there are other better neighborhoods outside of downtown Seattle. So overall, is downtown Seattle worth it? Yes, absolutely. If you're visiting, all the attractions and landmarks can be explored in a day or two. It's also a nice weekend getaway for folks that live in other areas of Seattle. But if you compare it to the big global downtowns, don't expect that same scale. I know this video was very broad about downtown Seattle, and I'll be sure to make an in-depth about the city as a whole in the future. Let me know in the comments. Have you been to downtown Seattle? What do you think? As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.